Hi, I just thought I'd talk a little bit to you about juggling. I've been juggling for about 4 months, 4 months. Obviously not full time, I'm not a circus clown or anything, just for probably half an hour a day. I made the balls through following one of the tutorials online out of 3 empty balloons and some beach sand. So you're probably getting familiar with this pattern, the three ball cascade. When I first did it, I used to do it like this. I can't even do it anymore, but just keep it wide, like this. And from this cascade, you can learn how to do underthrows. Notice how my arm's throwing under. So this is a little trick, I don't know what it's called, where you just keep the outside one throwing under. It's basically like an upside down tennis. I'll talk to you about tennis in a minute. And you can also do all underhand throws, which is a bit weird, it looks a bit spazzy. You can also do overthrows. You can do it both hands. And once you've got that mastered, you can do all overthrows. And this is known as the reverse cascade. If you can do overthrows, then you can do tennis. Whoops, I missed that one. And there's 2 types of tennis. If you can do 2 in one hand, then you can do other type of tennis where you flick it over like that. And if you can do 2 in one hand, then you can do this. I'm not sure what it's called. And you've probably been told about columns. You throw one up and throw 2 to the side. Okay, so my right throws higher than my left, but I find if I swap catching hands, then they balance out a bit. So if you can do that, then you can do the columns up the side. So you can do columns up the side like that. And once you can do columns, if you can do 2 in one hand, then you can do fake columns just by moving this left hand up and down, or right hand if you're left-handed. And if you can do that, then you can do the yo-yo. I like this trick, everyone likes this trick. Or the oi-oi, which is the reverse yo-yo. You could also do the weave, which is basically just moving this left hand around the other balls. Something like that. I'm not very good at that. And the 3 beat box, up, across, down, up, across, down, up, across, down. Again, it's one of those things I need to fine tune, get some more practice in. Yeah. Notice my hand then was clawing it. Clawing is a good thing to learn. I learned that quite early on. I actually started practicing by basically just throwing one up to the other hand, like this, and then I did it with 2 balls, and then 3. And once you can do that, there's a few extra tricks that you can learn with the claw. What other tricks? Going back to the overthrow, underthrow, this is the windmill, so you can just keep it going. Underthrow, overthrow, underthrow, overthrow. And once you've got that mastered, you can do Mill's mess, which is basically one way and one the other way. Mill's mess. We've got chops, so basically you're just swiping one out of the pattern. I don't think that's quite right, you're supposed to throw it like this, but for some reason my left hand can do it, but my right hand can't. That's better. So it's kind of like a fast motion. So that's chops. The opposite of chops is slam, so you're putting a ball in. Make sure you can do it on both sides. If you can do it on both sides, you can keep it going. This is known as the Boston Shuffle. Or you can just do the normal shuffle where you're just doing slams in one hand. I can only do a few of these at a time. I still haven't mastered the shower. Still just can't get it right. I'm finding that I'm trying the box, which is helping with my vamps a little bit. But I still can't do it very well. I don't know how they do it. So now I've got to this stage where I can juggle and sort of keep it going with various little patterns thrown in. I don't know what that is, I think that's chops. This is columns crossing. But I find it's difficult to remember what rows you know. And you'll be doing something and you'll show one, you'll go, yeah, and then you'll think, oh, I forgot that one. I can do under the leg, both sides. Whoa. And multiplexes where you throw two in one hand. Don't forget the claw catches. Beat 3-beat box, or I don't know, 3-beat machine. And we'll just do a bit of weaving, whatever, like that. Arm bounces, where you bounce it off your arm. Trying to think what else I know. I'm beginning to learn the penguin catch. But I find that one hand's better than the other. And yeah, that's about it really. So that's in 4 months. Like, people see me and they think, gosh, you can juggle really well, but I don't know that much stuff, and I'm not the most coordinated person in the world. But yeah, I quite enjoy juggling. It's a good arm workout anyway. I can juggle 4 just, but my left hand really lets me down. And I have got some glow-in-the-dark juggling balls, which look really cool, but they're really difficult to work with because they're so light and they're so slippery that they just bounce out of your hand. Yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Just want to keep watching now. And also, just a quick thing, if you want me to do any tutorials of anything that I've shown you, then just message me and I'll see what I can do.